It is my distinct privilege and pleasure to again welcome you to South Carolina, a state you know well. You promised during the 2020 campaign and your inauguration to be the president for all Americans, not just those who voted for you. Your administration's record of delivering for this red state is a testament to your fulfillment of that promise. Your commitment to building bridges goes beyond just political divides. Last week in Chicago, you said, "I believe every American willing to work should be able to say where they grew up and stay where they grew up." That's Bidenomics. For far too long, thank you. For far too long, communities like many of those I represent and others throughout the Palmetto State were overlooked by the federal government, and economic opportunities were denied for generations. Your policies, Mr. President, demonstrate that you understand that we must make America's greatness accessible and affordable for everyone, everywhere. Bidenomics is delivering in every corner of South Carolina, not just the communities that were already prospering. From here in Lexington County, all the way down Highway 321 to Allendale, from Pickens up in the Piedmont to Dillon in the PD, from Marlborough County in the Sand Hills to Berkeley and Colleton counties in the Low Country, high-paying jobs are being created by South Carolinians doing work that is contributing to the future greatness of America. That's what Bidenomics is all about. Thanks to Bidenomics, South Carolina communities will no longer be left out of the digital world, but instead, every single residence and business in South Carolina will have broadband access within the next 3 years. These investments are only possible because of the laws we passed in Congress under Democratic majorities, laws like the American Rescue Plan, the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law, the CHIPS and Science Act, the Inflation Reduction Act, the Safer Communities Act, and the PACT Act that is improving the lives of veterans throughout South Carolina. And none of my South Carolina colleagues voted for any of them, even though some of them are now trying to take credit for the benefits their constituents are enjoying. I can understand why they want to take credit. Bidenomics is good for their constituents. Bidenomics is good for South Carolinians. Bidenomics is good for America. Mr. President, I have known you for a long time, but more importantly, as I have said before, you know the American people, and you are demonstrating that day in and day out. Mr. President, welcome back to South Carolina.